Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Golden Sun. Okay, so we just met up with Kraden and he agreed to come with us, so we need to go check out a place on top of the mountain. Do you hear those awful growls coming from the other side of this fence? Yes. You do, don't you? I'm scared. Well, yeah, you're a child and so am I, so... Now the trick is, do I remember how to get there? So I guess we'll spend some time here for a moment checking out the area. Can I do this? No. I can't. Well, can I do this? You know, this is why you probably should play video games more consecutively than not. We have the mithril back, right? I'm pretty sure we do. Or at least Kraden does. So last time we discussed going up the mountain so that we can examine what's happening up there. Those two weird-looking people concerned us, so we decided to investigate. No, that's definitely back where we were from. I guess we're just going to explore for a moment then. Oh dear. You're not planning on sneaking up to Mount Aleph, are you? No. Well, I'll overlook it this time, but I've got my eye on you, Isaac. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to sneak by. Yes, we're sneaking. It's a sacred peak. No one can climb it without permission. I'm gonna do it anyway. Soul entrance. Okay, cool. Let's do this. This is the entrance to the Soul Sanctum. Is this your first time here, right? Or this is your first time here, right? Yes. It's an important relic of our past. Take a good look at it. Pretty sure we're gonna do a lot more than just take a good look at it. Nope. You know, as many times as I played this game, the puzzles still get me thinking. I suppose like a proper YouTuber, I should have probably done this before recording, but that's alright. This is what you get. So this little maze area has a couple of hidden chests, and this is not a completionist run by any means, so if you're looking at this to figure out completion stuff, then, sorry, that's not what these videos are for. Let's just straight up attack these bats. I don't think we really need to put too much effort into our spells. Yeah, they don't really have much of a life force. Isaac, Garrett, and Jenna attack the bat. Okay. Oh, no. Yep. That's definitely the way we just came. You know what I miss about these old games that aren't really prevalent anymore is just how much content they managed to sneak into this game. So there's a lot of quests that we're going to be able to do as we go through it. And a lot of them are optional, and I love that. And each optional quest that we decide to partake in really makes it so that your characters are growing from it. You get better items, you add more Jinn to your party, you get special summons that you wouldn't have otherwise. And the cleverness of all the character designs, too. Alright, I think there's a button on the right we have to push first. Or something on the right. Oh wow, that's a huge group of monsters. Also, I remember the boss battles in this game being absolutely amazing. Don't remember if it's in this game or the next game, because this is actually a two-part series. So you actually shouldn't play the second game first, or you'll ruin some storyline stuff, but they can be played separately. So what we'll do when we finish this game is we're actually going to get a password generated so that when I start the second game I can continue with everything that I've accomplished in this game. Okay, I need to come back to the face and bring the gem. So I had my sides mixed up. I think maybe we go left first? Let's see. Anyway, one of the bosses I ended up fighting, I forgot to, or I didn't know, this was back when I was a young teenager, I totally forgot to bring the item I was meant to bring, and the boss just kept reviving, and I think I remember I got to a point where I'd beaten it 2 times exactly in a row until I realized that I needed a special object in order to fight it so that it wouldn't come back to life in the end. That was incredibly frustrating. Got a small jewel. Wonder where this is supposed to go. No idea. And the fact that this was a Game Boy Advance game, and all the textures they were able to create and add into this tiny little game, and all the hours of content just makes me really happy that I got to experience this game when I did as a kid, because the nostalgia of replaying it's just got high replayability value. Ooh, Squire's Quake. Nice. Also, the more you fight in the game and the further you get, the more experience and money you'll get. Okay. Use. Isaac, set the small gem into the empty socket. You hear the sound of shifting stone. When I was a kid, really the only game that I played were the Zelda series games. And then I got my hands, I don't even remember how, on a copy of this game. Maybe I borrowed it from a friend and then asked my family to buy me my own copies. But Isaac reminds me so much of Link because he never talks. You do all the talking and personality choices for him, which is one of my favorite things about Link, is you get to project yourself into the story, especially with Breath of the Wild, because he's so non-binary in that, with his long hair, and you can dress him up as a Gerudo female, which is pretty great. Huh. I wonder what they're hinting at. What's wrong, Kraden? Those two said there was a hidden passage leading deeper into the sanctum. I've come here many times, and I've always thought it looked strange. I had always imagined Soul Sanctum would look different, somehow. What do you mean? Soul Sanctum was built in honor of the sun. There ought to be something here to reflect that. I was always puzzled why there wasn't. If there's a hidden passage, then maybe it leads to... Well, let's see if we can't find it. I think he's serious. We should help him, Isaac? Yeah. But it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous for us to split up. We should stay together. Alright, teamwork. Oh gee. Well, let's try this one. Synergy. Now we can use move. Oh, I have to use my choice directional pad? I'm actually playing on a pink Game Boy Advance. Okay. Well, how about this one? And, I forget how to use them sometimes. I'm so used to playing on the Switch and the PlayStation 4 and those consoles that I forget that joysticks aren't on these older systems. Also, I feel like it's so tiny because I'm so much older now, and the Game Boy Advance are really not designed for adult hands. Designed for little 12-year-old me hands, who is much more articulate with their hands playing these games than I am currently. So way to go past myself for being a better gamer. Ooh, level 2 guard. There is sort of a class system in this game, but not like in some more advanced games. I don't think I can change anything. I think it just automatically upgrades your characters for you. So let's heal, because we're really low health. Use definitely here. Use definitely there. And one for Isaac. Okay, that's better. Okay, so this area is a base, and I believe there's 2 hidden chests. The only problem with exploring is that you're going to encounter a lot more beasts, and it's very grindy, which is not a bad thing. Especially for when we get to the top of the Soul Sanctum, or the bottom, or the area at which the story progresses. Let's do Quake on these 3, and then Flare on those ones, and Flare on those ones. I also love their little animations when they get hurt. Those poor little mushrooms. Sorry, you're all very cute, but you're also attacking my team. We can't have that. Oh, I totally forgot that small enemies can run. They noped out of there pretty quick. I think when you run, you also attract more enemies than if you walk. Or enemy in this case. So if you're not interested in doing all the tedious little battles, which you really should be grinding as much as you can. Oh, there's the chest. Then walk. Running if you're impatient and don't mind the grinding battles, run. Then that way you can level up your character. You're definitely going to find situations where you're over-leveled for some, which is totally fine, because some of the bosses that you're going to fight, you're going to want to be over-leveled, or you end up going to be expanding a lot of resources and magic in order just to stay alive. And until you get the ability to resurrect your teammates, I would always go in over-prepared. I got a small jewel. Okay, we actually needed that. That is a puzzle item, so please make sure that you go that way. Is this where I came from? I swear there was one more chest. Let's attack here, and let's flare these ones. Also, apologies if there's background noise. It's probably my fan. I promise, as I get better at this whole video game recording thing, I'll have a better streaming setup. And as in most YouTubers who start, the quality will increase in my videos. It's something that I'm working for and working towards. And nope. I guess there was just one chest in this area, and we're gonna get a lot of attacking experience. Also, half of the reason I have a fan is because I'm streaming from a laptop, and if any of you have ever done that before, you'll probably know that they get hot really fast. It's a Surface Pro. Eventually I'll have a professional, game gaming PC, like desktop, with all sorts of cooling mechanisms inside, whatever I can get, so that my system not only doesn't have to overexpand itself, but when I'm cooling it, y'all can't hear it. I'll get a better mic, one that doesn't capture most outside sounds, and then those sound pads so the area I'm in is not super echoey, which it might be. I'm working on it. I'm doing this for fun anyway. Oh no, choices. Choices. I think it's either the far right or far left. More statues. It doesn't look like we can reach them from here. Perhaps synergy is the key? Isaac, try to use your synergy. Bruh, I got this. I can do it. I believe in the power of magic. Okay, well, it wasn't that one. There you go. The right eye is sparkling, but there's a hole where the left eye should be. Wonder what I need to put there. It's mystery. Ah! You hear the sound of shifting stone. I also love the way that they animated the character's surprise to be they jump up and down. It's pretty great. Wait. I already did it. I'm a genius and I didn't even know it. Oh boy. Okay, so I definitely recommend that you use magic when you're dealing with multiple enemies. Attacking them one at a time is going to take a lot more, and you do between 8 damage when you attack or 20 plus damage when you use magic. And there are definitely some enemies I've experienced when playthroughing this game before where they just whoop your butt if you're not prepared. Like, I'm doing okay, but I could do better. I don't really have that many heals with me, and I have to conserve my energy, or I won't be able to heal my team, and when everybody dies, you lose the game. Which reminds me, we should save. Yes. Saving is incredibly crucial. Ooh! This is it. We found it. Clearly, this is the mark of the sun, the heart, soul sanctum. It's just as I imagined, which means those two were telling the truth. But if what they said was true, then that means they must have been... They are thieves. They came to rob the sanctum. Let's hurry back to the village and tell everyone. Kraden, what's the matter? We're so close. Close? Close to what? We've come all this way to the heart of Soul Sanctum to turn our backs on it and leave. There's something wrong with that? Soul Sanctum holds the origins of alchemy. It would be a waste to. What do you think? Shall we go a little farther? I think if you say no, it still prompts you to say yes. So, let's see what happens. No. And you can all go back to the village without me. If you put it that way, we don't have much choice. I'm with Kraden. I want to look inside. Really? We'll just go a little bit further. it's decided. Let's move ahead. Yeah, so I think there's really not that much choice space in this game. You really kind of follow a linear story. That way leads out of the sanctum. It should be in these rooms. Oh, but I didn't get to explore the hallway, and there might have been something there. Well, what is this room? There's moon in the center? A picture of Luna. This must symbolize night. These rooms must be connected somehow, don't you think? Sure. Luna and Sol. These rooms must hide some secret. What could it be? What does it all mean? Isaac, would you look further up the passage? Yes. Let me know what you find. Y'all just gonna abandon a child to go explore this area on their own? Alright, well, I guess in the next episode, we will see what these rooms mean, how they connect, and discover more secrets about the Soul Sanctum. Don't forget to save your progress. Boop. Boop. And I will see y'all in the other video.